In the surveying industry, things are changing. There's more technology. Of course, there's the expectation that devices behave more like consumer devices, so the ease of use. A surveyor is not different than a consumer. A surveyor doesn't want to get stuck with a complicated operating system or complicated software. They want the ease of use.
With the new version of Trimble Access, what we've done is we've looked at modernising the UI. People have an expectation using their smartphone today that you can flick up on pages and you can swipe in from this side and you do all those sorts of neat cool things. So we wanted to start supporting a lot of those new sorts of gestures and swipes, bring some of that functionality into the new Trimble Access.
The thing I really like about the new version of Trimble Access is the wider screen. I think that'll give surveyors a lot more confidence in the data that they are gathering because they can see more of what's going on in their job on screen at the time they're capturing that data.
On the surface, the software looks quite different, but once you spend a few minutes working with it, you'll start to realise that, hey, it's just the old Trimble Access underneath. And so our existing customers should be able to migrate very, very easily.
The software represents the workflow, and the software is what the customer really needs to approach. The controller should only support them. So this is why the TSC7 becomes more important for customers, more relevant for customers, because it's more addressing the workflow and enabling the software. So the whole design and product development process is really customer driven. With the TSC7, we did really start with a truly grown-up design, questioning things in the past and evaluating every single thing we did for the TSC7.
The ergonomics in this design are super important. The end users are carrying this around all day. We're really concentrated on the ergonomics around the battery, so we could hold the device with two hands or one hand. If it's on a pole, and still it feels really nice. To bring the overall weight down of the product, we've used a glass-filled polycarbonate material, but also we've reduced the amount of overmold we put on the product, so we haven't put any extra weight. We've really concentrated on trying to keep the weight as low as possible.
The TSC7 is the flagship of the controllers within the geospatial, within the Trimble portfolio. We picked the right technologies, the right things to build a device, to design a device to make our customers' life easier and to enable surveyors in field to do what they need to do.